Hello everybody, I am the Pistol Evan, back with another video, and today we have another big haul video. So I got this big lot of cars from some seller, and yeah, it came with like 100 cars, and I got them for pretty cheap, and a lot of them I'll be reselling anyway because I already had them, so yeah. But first, let's start with this other lot of cars, which is way smaller. So there was this other seller that had like a few cars, and I asked them for like 8 specific cars. So first we have Dinoco Lightning McQueen, which I've wanted a replacement for years because my old one is absolutely destroyed. This one used to be in perfect condition, but the seller actually packaged them terribly, so they got kinda damaged. He has a big chip on the lightning bolt. So yeah, he literally put the cards in a transparent plastic bag and covered it with tape, so they were like not protected at all, so they got kinda damaged. But I got a refund, so I guess I got them for free. But yeah, Dinoco McQueen. Next we have Lightning Ramon, one Ramon that I've wanted for years. This one survived. He's pretty intact. So yeah, pretty nice. Next we have one that got pretty damaged. This is the one that came in the worst condition, which was a shame. It's the 2009 lenticular snot rod. So you can see he blinks. This is the first one of these lenticulars I get. I've had tons of 2010 lenticulars, but none from 2009 with the blink thing. And yeah, this one was in perfect condition, but again, the seller shipped them terribly. So he got this very big chip on the front, which is, you know, it's fine, but the wheels got all bent. Kinda hard to see because of the lighting, but he hardly even rolls anymore, which is kind of a shame. But again, I got a refund, so I guess I got them for free. Next we have Nurse GTO. This is probably the one that survived the best. She's perfectly fine. And, well, she's pretty nice. This is the second diecast from Rescue Squad Mater I have. Pretty nice. This is one of those that I've seen multiple times for cheap online, but I never really went after it. Next we have a Ninja. Another one that kinda survived pretty well. So yeah, now I have 3 Ninjas with this one. Pretty nice. Next we have Night Vision McQueen, a really cool one. And sadly it didn't come with the 2009 checklist thing, collector guide, I guess you can say. But maybe someday I will get one with the collector guide. This one came kinda chipped too, but it's pretty alright, I guess. Now the last one, which is probably the main reason I bought this lot. Frightening McMean, which is basically Monster Truck McQueen from Monster Truck Mater, from the Cars Toons, you know. This one's really cool, and it did get damaged during the shipping, which was an absolute shame. Yeah, he got this little chip here on the front. This one right here. And of course on the spoiler, which is kind of a usual thing with McQueen diecasts. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much fine, especially because I got the refund, so I guess I got them for free. So yeah, that's the first lot, I guess. Up next we have a pretty small car that I randomly found in another one of those big lots, but I already had like the other stuff, or I didn't really care for the other stuff because it was just a couple mini racers and I'm not really into collecting those. But yeah, I asked the seller if he wanted to sell this one alone. He said no, but I mean, it was $10 for this lot. So it came with a couple mini racers, which I won't be showing because they are pretty kind of damaged, which are basically Mini Racer Cars 3 McQueen, Cal Weathers, and Chick Hicks. And it came with a regular Guido, which also is kind of damaged, and I don't know what I will do with it. But yeah, this is the main car from that lot. It's the Nitrate White Pity. This is the one without the pit gun, which came in a multi-pack with the hauler and the racer. I already had both the hauler and the racer, so I didn't really want to go after the multi-pack because it's like over $100. But yeah, I randomly found this guy online, and I'm super happy because he looks really cool, and I saved up $100 on him because I got this mini lot for 10 euros, which is absolutely insanely cheap. So yeah, I'm very happy. And now I only need the extremely rare Crew Chief and Pity's pack to complete Nitrate team. But yeah, so here he is. He's pretty cool. Alright, so now we get into the big lot of cars. And first we have the only Planes item, which is Pulaski from the second Planes movie. He's pretty cool and he's in really good condition too. This is the first plane, well, the first diecast from Planes I've gotten in years. And it's not even a plane, but anyway. Yeah, he's pretty cool. And now we'll move into all the Cars items in order by years. So first we have a regular brand new Mater, which I've wanted for years because, you know, I've always had the lenticular one. Never really had the original one, and this is from 2007. And it's like in really good shape. So yeah. Next we have a Bob Cutlass. Another one that, you know, I already had the lenticular one, but not the regular old one. So yeah, pretty nice. And this one's from like 2009. So yeah. Next we have, I believe, Chuki or Suki. I keep confusing them with like the names. All the Japanese cars have like pretty similar names. But yeah, I believe it's Suki. So yeah, pretty nice. Another one that I've wanted for years. And yeah, this one's from 2008. Next we have the Lightyear blimp. This is the original release, which is pretty small. So it's from 2007 or something, yeah. Or what? 2008? I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Next we have Flick and Pity Flea. So these are really nice. Some of those cars that I've wanted for years, but I never really looked for them. So yeah, pretty cool. Next we have the Yeti, which yet again, see what I did there? Funny, very funny. So yeah, this one, so I already had it, but the other one was in less good condition. So I'll keep this one, and I'll be reselling the other one. Now, next we have Barney Stormin, another car that another plane that I've wanted for years. This one's pretty nice. Now, next we have Marco, which again I already had him, but this is the original 2009 or 2008 release. So it's got the different kind of paint and the plastic wings, and it's kind of different from the other one I had, which is the Thailand one, so I'll keep both of them. Also, you can't have enough of these jet fighters. They are pretty cool, and there's a lot of them in the movies. Next we have Elvis, which again, this is one I got in the recent haul video, but this one's in better condition again, so I'll sell the other one. Next we have a Mack. This is the semi-hauler, so it doesn't have the trailer, as you can see, because it has the covered up hole, so you can't attach it to trailers. And it has a different expression from the other one. It's not one that I would have gone after intentionally. He was just here in the lot. But it's a very convenient one for videos, so I don't have to constantly remove the other Mac from his trailer. So, yeah. Up next we have Dustin Mellows, which again, this is one of the ones I got in the recent haul, but this one's in better condition, so again, just like Elvis, I'll sell the older one. So yeah, pretty cool. Now we have one of my favorite diecasts, which is Hummer's Ben. Again, just like the other two, I'll sell the older one. This one's in better shape. Just has a couple chips here, but he's perfectly fine. And yeah, he looks really cool. Next we have Frank, which is really cool. I already had the 2018 version, but I've realized they are pretty different, so I'll keep both of them. So yeah. But yeah, this is the original 2009 release, which goes for like $100 packaged. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, next we have a Saluting Sarge, which is pretty cool. One that I've seen many times online for pretty cheap, but I never really got him. So he's pretty cool. He's one of those 2009 Chase diecasts. We'll put him here. Next we have another Chase, which is really cool. It's the impound snot rod. And funny thing, when I got the lot, I expected I would be getting a normal snot rod, because I didn't really see the impound boot in the pictures. He was like this in the background. He was one of those like cars in the background. But yeah, I thought I'd be getting a regular snot rod, which would be perfectly fine because I still need one. But yeah, instead I got the impound one, which is absolutely insane, and I love it. This is my favorite impound diecast, just because he looks really cool, and he's the only one that has it on this side, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I now have lightning and snot rod with impound boots. I need the other tuners, but yeah. Next we have Team Shiny Wax. So we have the crew chief, the racer, and we have the pity. Now the thing here is that I already had these, but I will be keeping the pity because you can't have enough of them. So yeah, now I have 2 pities. I'll be selling the racer and the chief. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So yeah, here's the 2 Shiny Wax pities now I have. And for 2009, well, for diecast released up until 2009, these are the last 3. We have the Dynaco Showgirls and the Lightning McQueen expression variant, which is now referred to as Aggro McQueen. Really cool. Now I have both the Determined and Aggro McQueen. So, yeah, these are pretty useful for remakes and stuff. I might do some remakes or something. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so I guess first we'll do the Cars 2 diecasts, because the 2010 ones are more interesting. But yeah, before that, we will do the mini racers that came here. So first we have a Luigi mini racer, which is pretty nice. Again, I don't really collect mini racers, but these came in pretty good condition. And I guess it would be nice to collect at least the main characters. So, yeah. So we have Luigi. We have the Sheriff. And we have Mater. So these are pretty nice. I only had a few mini racers that came with an advent calendar I got back in 2020 or so. So these are pretty nice. But now let's move into the Cars 2 stuff. So first we'll do all the cars that I already had, but my old ones were damaged, so I'll be keeping these as replacements. So first we have Finn McMissile, which if you are a Cars fan and you grew up in like 2011 or so, you most likely have a Finn McMissile without the mirrors, and that's the case for me. My old one has been missing the mirrors for years, and also has most of the little details are faded, so this one's pretty clean, so I'll be keeping this one as a replacement. And the same goes with Holly Shefwell, Graham, Professor Z, Race Team Luigi, Race Team Mater, which I've noticed it's also kind of different from the other one I had. So here's the other one. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, well, kind of here with the lighting. The older one on the right is way more glossy, while the other one on the left seems to be more of a matte paint. In general, I mean, see, in the lighting you can tell the one on the right is glossier, so that's interesting. So I guess it's a new variant for me. I'll keep both of them. And next we have Tombay, which this is my old one, but I got another one here on the lot, which is now stored, but maybe I will keep that one as a replacement, who knows, I mean, depends. But yeah, Tombay, pretty cool. But yeah, next we have a few racers that also needed a replacement for. So we have Francesco. My old one was really beaten up. This one's pretty good. So yeah, same thing with Lewis Hamilton, Nigel Pearsley, and Shu Todoroki. So these are the ones I will be displaying in my collection. I will still keep my older ones because they are very nostalgic to me. But yeah, I will display the ones in better condition. I also got another Master Zen. This is my old one, the one I'm showing right now. But the other one that came in this lot, I believe it doesn't have the mustache, so that's another variant. So yeah, interesting. And the last one for the replacements, I believe, yeah, this is Jeff Corbett. This is another variant actually. The older one I had is a unibody. This one has a mouth plate and eye plate. So yeah, that's another variant. Oh, and I forgot this guy, Uncle Topolino, another one that I already had. So I will compare this one, which is my original, to the newer one and see which one's in better shape to decide if I sell one or no. I don't want to sell my original ones because they are nostalgic, as I said. So yeah, it depends. French Painter, another one that I got in the recent haul video. This one didn't come with the painting, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, I don't know what I will do with it. If I don't sell it without the painting, maybe I could do a custom with it, because this is a unique model. There aren't many Citroens that Mattel made, so it would be cool for customs, I guess. Or I could just remove the brush and have a normal version of him. That would be something. And next we have Marco and Marcello, which are the Porto Corsa Casino biddies. These are kind of rare because they are super chases. Another ones that I already got in the recent haul. Now let's get into the stuff that I didn't really already have. So we have Brent Mustangburger, one of those cars that you would think, oh, of course you have him. But I didn't, because, you know, I've seen him many times online, but since it came out in a 2-pack with Daryl Car Trip and I already had him, It wasn't really a priority to get this guy, but now he came in this lot, which was an absolute win. So yeah. Next we have another one that I've wanted for years, just regular old Axelrod. A couple months ago I got the one with open hood, which is pretty cool, but nothing beats the regular one, in my opinion. Next we have Rotork Redline, one that I surprisingly didn't already have. So in the last haul I got the damaged one, and I previously had the lights and sounds one, which I got like back in 2012. So now I have all three versions of him pretty much. There's this other weird variant which is the exact same as this one, but without the shiny paint. I don't really care for that one, but yeah, I guess I have the main variants. So this is one that I already had the Thailand release of, because he came out last year, or actually a couple years ago already, which is Lee Race. Pretty cool. Ironically, the accessory, I thought it didn't come with a lot, but then I found it inside of another playset that came here, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, so this is one of the ones that I already had a Thailand variant of. Same thing with this guy, I forgot his name, but yeah, it's one of the British cops. I got the Thailand variant on Christmas. Next we have another one that I already had. I keep forgetting the ones I already had and the ones I didn't. But yeah, this is, I believe, a Doug Speed Check. That's his name. This is the one that came in a 2-pack with Palace Danger Finn McMissile, which is essentially just Finn screaming, which is a really cool variant. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Next we have another 2-pack, which is basically Padre and the two little pitties. So yeah, really nice. That's another one I've seen online many times, and for some reason this guy had like 3 sets of these. So essentially I have 2 other 2-packs to sell. So yeah. But yeah, pretty nice. Now I have one of my favorite random Cars 2 diecasts, which is Ludwig. You may know him for being a joke in Tito Reviews Ties videos. So yeah, I've always wanted this guy mainly because of that. So yeah, it's really cool to finally have him. Next we have, this one's pretty rare. It's the Pope Mobile. This one's pretty rare. So yeah. We have Mama Bernoulli. So this is Francesco's mom. Really cool. Next we have a random car, which is named, I believe, Carlo Maserati. Pretty cool. I love having some random characters like these. These are pretty useful for videos. I only need the blue Maserati now. Pretty cool. Next we have this car. I forget this name. So this is one of the World Grand Prix fans. You can see it's got a Carla below, so kind of like flag. Pretty nice. Up next we have another 2-pack. And I completely don't know their names at all. But these were exclusives to this 2-pack. So it's one of those 2-packs where both characters are unique to it. So that's pretty nice. And again, more background characters are very useful for videos. So yeah, these are from, they appeared in Italy in Cars 2. Next we have a Chase, which is official, I believe, official Murakami, which is one of the airport kind of security cars. So yeah, this one's really nice. Now we have, this one is also pretty rare. It's Ivan from the Lemons family. So yeah, oh, and forgive me for the background noise, it's my neighbors being absolutely inconvenient. Next we have Alexander Hugo, which is absolutely amazing with the little party hat. Pretty cool. And yeah, this kind of serves as a comparison. You can see the Hugos should be much smaller to match the rest of the Lemons. And you can see it because the hat is way bigger than it is on the Pity. So this guy is overskilled. But yeah, I guess makes us it makes our money worth it, I guess, because we get more metal. Up next we have a car that I've always wanted, the Dupper Deckington III, which is the double-decker bus. Absolutely insanely huge car. Wow, this one's really, really nice. Next we have these two guys that I never expected I would get them together like this. Both of the sumo wrestlers. So you can see one of them is Kingpin. I believe this one's Kingpin. But yeah, they are pretty cool. You can see one has the purple thing and the other one has it in blue, and they have different expressions, so that's really nice. And that's it for Cars 2 diecast. But first I have to show I got an extra of blue grid from the 500.5 short. So I guess I will sell it. Hint, it's a fellow Cars YouTuber, which you probably know him. So yeah. Alright, so now I'll be getting into the 2010 cars, and some of these alone are worth much more than what I paid for the entire lot, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, in total I paid $300 for the entire lot. And with that includes all the cars I've been showing you so far. and the ones I'll be showing right now. And that's quite a lot of money, but I'll be selling half of these. But yeah, so first we'll do these two. So it's Richard Clayton and Marco Axelbender. I already had Richard, but I didn't have this guy Marco. So I'll be selling the extra Richard. So that's really, really cool. Again, this is a car I've always wanted. Now I have all of the security Piston Cup guys. So that's pretty cool. Up next we have a lenticular burn, which I already had. It's one that I got as a kid, but this one is in much better condition, so I'll be displaying this one. Now we have another lenticular. There's quite a few lenticulars here, but yeah, this is DJ. One of my favorite lenticulars, mainly because the expressions on this DJ are much better than the one on the regular diecast of DJ, in my opinion at least. He looks really much more natural in both of these expressions. So yeah, I really like this one. Now we have one that I've always wanted, which is J Limo. There is the non-lenticular one, but that one's like much rarer, I believe. And it also has a really creepy expression. So I prefer the ones here in the lenticular one. I believe I saw this guy in stores as a kid, but I never bought him. And that's another one of the reasons why I wanted him, because I regretted not getting him when he was in stores. Now we have another one of my favorite Cars 1 background characters. This is Duff Rex. This is the guy that the tuners speed by him in the highway, and he gets pissed. Pretty cool. The non-lenticular version of this guy is pretty rare, so I'm thankful to have at least the lenticular one. Really cool. And now we have the last three lenticulars, which these were released in a 3-pack together and also as singles, I believe. So we have Antonio, we have Michael Schumacher, and Costanzo. These are all pretty cool. I already had this one, and the Ferrari without the lenticular eyes, but I didn't have the green one. So that's pretty cool. And now we have this is actually a pretty cool thing. This is the 2010 collector guide. It didn't come with the metallic Dragon McQueen, which is kind of a shame, but I've seen him for cheap online quite a few times, and there's actually a lot of people who get it mainly because of the guide, so then they sell McQueen alone, which will be pretty helpful for me, because now I already have the guide. So, yeah. Alright, so we have some pretty rare stuff. We have 3 really rare haulers, and we have 2 absolutely rare deluxes. So first we get into the haulers. I already had them, so I'll be selling them. And again, I already have a buyer for some of these. So we have Jerry recycled batteries. I'm showing my original one because he's closer to me right now, but the other one is in really good condition too. And yeah, so kind of crazy I have two of him. And next we have Gil, which you saw how I got him last year in a haul video. Really cool. And now we have one that's absolutely insanely rare, which is my favorite one, Ben Crankleshaft. And you may remember I got him a couple years ago, but that one was kind of damaged and pretty used. He was missing a mirror and stuff, but this one's perfectly fine and like in perfect condition. So I will keep this one and I'll be reselling the older one. And yeah, he's like absolutely insanely cool. Definitely my favorite hauler ever made and one of my favorite diecasts I own. And now we have some really rare deluxes. So we have Bessie, which you know it's Bessie. Really cool, unique diecast because it's not even alive in the movies, but you know it's one of those really unique Cars diecasts. And this one's worth like $200 packaged. And yeah, just like the haulers, these alone are worth much more than the entire lot was. So, pretty cool. And the one and only Brian Park Motors, which is the souvenir piston cup guy. This one alone is worth like hundreds of bucks. And wow. It's also super hard to find one of these used that isn't missing a ton of stuff. This one has absolutely everything. It's not missing a single plastic thing, you know? So yeah, these are absolutely insanely cool. And now we'll move on into the Cars Toons items, which are also extremely rare. So yeah, first we have Dr. Mater. This one seems to be in better condition, so I'll be displaying this one. So yeah, pretty cool. Next we have Komodo, which this is one I got recently too, but this one's in much better condition. So obviously I'll keep this one. Next we have Cho, which again, same thing. This one's in better shape, so I'll keep this one and I'll sell the other one. So, and yeah, same thing with a couple others. Actually, this is the last one. This is Tabino, which is absolutely insanely rare. And yeah, now I have two of him. And I already have a buyer, as I said, with some other ones. So yeah, he's really cool. I got mine packaged last year. Probably I should have probably kept that one packaged and wait for this one, but I had no idea I would ever get my hands on another one. But well. Next we have these two guys. We have Techie and Pecky. I already had one of these, which was this one, which came in the 3-pack with Tokyo Mater. But I didn't have this other one, so I'll sell this one, the extra one, and I'll keep the 2 of these. So yeah. Next we have another ninja. So now I have 4 ninjas just like in the short, which is absolutely insanely cool. I never expected I would have multiple ninjas, let alone 4 of them. So this is very cool. Now, next we have a plastic Disney Store item that has never gotten a diecast release, at least from Mattel. This is Patio Concrete, one of the monster trucks. This is pretty cool, since, as I said, there isn't a Mattel release. The Disney Store made a huge diecast release, I believe, which is kind of like this one, but bigger and metal. But yeah, this one does the job pretty well. It looks very good in scale with the other ones. Now, next we have another plastic item, but this is super cool. It's the crane. It's the crane from Tokyo Mater. It spins doing things. Like, look, you go like this. That's really cool. And again, another one that never got a diecast release because it's too big. But yeah, he's pretty cool, and he has the little hook up here which kind of moves. It didn't come with the little like barrel accessories that would hang up on his hook. Now we have more Toons diecast. We have Mater as the kind of like scientist from the Area 51. This is from the UFM short. Pretty cool. Another one of those weird Maters I've always wanted. Next we have the referee from Monster Truck Mater. It didn't come with the little ring or bell, but that didn't really appear in the short, I believe, so I don't really mind. Next we have Eddie and Rocky from Heavy Metal Mater. These are pretty cool. I've always wanted these guys because they are cool. Up next we have 4 cars left. We have Padre from the Matador short. So this one's pretty nice too. I love getting Cars Toons diecasts because I didn't get many of them as a kid. So now I'm getting a ton of them, which is pretty cool. Now here we have the Tormentor's biggest fan, which is really cool. He looks just like in the short with this like happy, like excited expression because he met the Tormentor. And speaking of the Tormentor, we have the Tormentor himself. This guy is absolutely insanely rare, and I got it in this big lot, which is insane. And wow, this is one of my favorite Maters. He looks insanely cool. I love this guy. So yeah. Now, here we have the last item, which is also a really rare diecast. It's another Mater. It's the Tokyo Mater with oil stains. This is insanely expensive online, and I'm super happy to have this guy. This is one of my favorite Mater variants because I love the expression and all the detail. Really, really nice. So yeah, these are pretty much all the Toons diecasts, and they are like really, really nice. And finally, we have an item that's pretty nice. It's the Mini Adventures case for storage. It's Trev the Train, which is absolutely insanely cool. Now, I already had this one, but mine had the half of the eye decal removed for some reason. I don't remember what happened to him, but I got him at a very early age. I was like 4 years old or something. But yeah, so I got this one, which is in pretty good shape too. And it's actually pretty useful since I had most of my mini adventures kind of crammed into Trev because I didn't have enough space in there. So now I'll have more storage space for minis. So that's pretty nice. So here we have the most notable ones of the entire haul, in my opinion. These are all pretty rare, most of them at least. And yeah, these alone are worth much more than the entire lot, so it was very worth it. And yeah, let me know which of the cars I've shown is your favorite, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.